do you think it is so hard for people to get along? Why? Yeah, probably. That's probably a good one. I agree. Yes, I really agree. Good job. Thank you for that one. Yeah. And if you and if anybody else that I did not acknowledge said lack of communication, good job. Thank you. Yes. Yes. People don't know how to communicate. People lack communication. And when you lack fundamental communication skills, you cause all types of issues. So, what does it mean to communicate? And hold on. Y'all know me. I like to look stuff up on the internet and see what they tell us on the dictionary.com or, New Oxford American Dictionary. And they say communicate. It's a verb. So that means you have to do it. If someone was like, what's a verb? I got you. But communicate. It means to share or exchange information, news, or ideas. So, okay. Here you go again, reading off these definitions. So, what do you want me to do with that? Communicate. Talk to me. Why don't you like the fact that I'm reading out the definitions to you when you can look it up? If you are someone that don't like to talk, great. Would you like to type it? Write it in a letter? Draw it out? Dance it out? Sing it out? Sew it out? But whatever you do, express yourself. Let us know what it is that you're wanting to say. Lack of communication is often thrived from people not truly understanding what it is that you're trying to say. You're like hearing someone, but you're not hearing them. They're giving you what they assume are clear instructions, but to you, it came off as something different. So, my question to you is, how do you effectively communicate your ideas, your thoughts, your emotions? The reason why I want to know is because we are about to end the month of May and enter June, which is Gun Violence Prevention Month. Okay? And so, what causes someone to just say, you know what, forget it, I'm done. I'm just ready to boom. Why couldn't they talk it out, dance it out, sing it out, read it out? Whatever it is. Why? Whatever it is that you may feel. Why? For me, I have poor communication skills. I don't know how to effectively communicate my emotions, my feelings, the expectations that I have for those in front of me. I don't. I lack it. And I'm working on it. And so this is a very huge project for me, because I'm going to take you guys on a journey of how I am working on communicating. And I want to hear your stories. I want to know more about how you are working on better communicating, or better communication skills, or just how do you communicate? How do you let someone know that you're angry? Do you use your words? Do you use your hands, your body language? Is it your facial expressions? What is it? How do you express anger? How do you communicate that you're angry? How do you communicate that you're happy? How do you communicate that you're hungry, you're tired? How? Because for every emotion that you have, there's a different you that's presented. So how do you get that point across? And if you're interested, just follow along, join me, just stay tuned. And I'm very interested to know, what are your ways of communicating? Because if we can start looking at, or listening to, or reading about other ways that people communicate all types of emotions, maybe that can just change one. And again, I said one because we can't change America overnight, which would be nice, but we can't. But if there is just one argument that can be settled by a different approach, that will be beautiful by the end of June. So, again, I want to know, how do you guys communicate? What's your form of communication? How do you express that you're feeling tired, you're angry, you're sad, anything? How do you do it? And if you would like to join this conversation, look me up on Facebook under Positivity Sparks, and in parentheses it will say Jazz. And let's just talk about it. How can you communicate? And I'm looking forward to seeing what we can discover, what new ways I can incorporate into my life. And not just for me, but for anyone that's reading those posts. For anyone that's listening to this podcast, I appreciate you, because, hey, I know you probably would rather listen to any and everything else, but I appreciate the time that you've taken to listen here. Again, if you would like to join the conversation and just tell me and everyone else how you communicate when you're happy, tired, hungry, mad, angry, feeling silly. How do you communicate those feelings and emotions? Or what do you think you can do to change the outcome of a past argument? Is it a change of words, a change of actions, anything, whatever it is? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just be free with it, Again, June, we're going to focus on gun violence prevention. So what can we do to prevent gun violence from happening? Maybe to just one person, just one. I'm not expecting to reach, all of this world overnight, like I said. But I lost my little brother to an argument, and I wonder sometimes, could we have said something maybe differently?